Hello, VC Olivier coming up with a new video. This video is a bit special because it will be a video dedicated to metal only. Different genre of metal, some heavy metal, some thrash metal, some death metal, a bit of a mix, but again, metal only. It's records that I bought over the last months and that I listened to, I cleaned, and I'm about to file, so I wanted to bring you over all these records before I do so. So if you're not a subscriber, I always appreciate new subscriptions. If you're a subscriber, thank you very much for watching. Comments, thumbs up, everything is appreciated. So let's start. So first album, first band is Overkill, which is, most of you know, obviously, American thrash metal band. And that's their second album, Taking Over, and it's a really good album. The cover is a bit cheesy, but the album itself is great. There is as well an insert with some nice pictures of the band, and it comes on this Atlantic label. It's a Brazilian press. I have been in Brazil maybe a couple of months ago, and I bought quite a few records there. And you will see many of the records I have here are Brazilian press or Brazilian bands. Next one, Lizzy Bordon, American heavy metal band from LA. That's their second album from 1986, Menace to the Society. And it comes on this Enigma label. And yeah, that's the back of the cover. Great album, I really liked it. It's my first album from Lizzy Bordon, but I really appreciate it. Next one, great album, another heavy metal band from LA, band called Omen. I had already a later album from them. That's their debut album, Battle Cry from 1984. And this comes on the great Metal Blade label, Metal Blade Records label, and yeah, the album itself, or the cover is a gatefold cover. That's the back, and you can open it and you have the lyrics inside. Fantastic album. I really liked it. I think, yeah, probably from the two albums I have, that's the one I kind of prefer. Now we are going to more death metal, American band as well from Florida, which is Morbid Angel, and their third album, Covenant, from 1993. That's as well, as I said before, I was in Brazil, so that's a Brazilian press, and it comes on this Erash label. So that's the record itself. Yeah, great album, difficult to find, so I was really pleased to find this one in the wild. I went to Sao Paulo, and there is a place in Sao Paulo where you have a kind of a gallery, and in this gallery you have at least 15, 16 record shops, right? And many of them have heavy metal. That's why I really like to do record digging in Brazil. Next album, Dark Angel, which is a thrash metal band from California as well. That's their second album, Darkness Descent from 1986. And again, it's a Brazilian press as well. And it comes on this Enigma Combat label. Really great shape, fantastic shape, which sometimes in Brazil it's difficult to find the records in good shape, but this one is really near mint, and the album itself is fantastic. Then we are going to American crossover thrash metal band from Texas, DRI, Dirty Rotten Imbecile. That's what it stands for. It's their debut album, which is more, I think, a kind of a compilation or from all the early material they did. The album came out in 1983. That's a reissue from 1986. And yeah, it's, as I said, thrash, crossover, punk, hardcore, and it comes again on this Studio El Dorado label because it's a Brazilian press as well. Next album, American band, Dune metal band from Chicago, Trouble, and that's their third album, Run to the Light, which is a really great album. I'm still looking for the second album, or the first album, sorry, from Trouble. Comes on this Enigma label as well, and yeah, as I said, really good album. I listened online to the first album, which again is really good one, and this one, my view, is as good as the first one. Next one is an album from Nuclear Assort, which is a thrash metal band from US. It's yeah, all the famous thrash metal band, I would say, from the East Coast in the 80s, 90s, right? And Nuclear Assort was one of them. Game Over is their first album, and this album is from 1986. Same deal, Enigma Combat label and Brazilian press. Then moving or staying as well with American thrash crossover as well, crossover from band from New York, which is SOD, Stormtroopers of Death, and this comes on this Megaforce Records label, and that's a US press. Yeah, I didn't look at it, but I mean there is probably, yeah, most of them I didn't take them out, but we'll have inserts, right, with lyrics sheet and some pictures. So most of the record I showed you before is the same deal. So yeah, so SOD, again, most of you will know this band. I think there are a few band members which are famous, Scott Ian and Charlie Baratin, or Benante, sorry, Benante, yeah. So he's the drummer. Benante is the drummer from from SOD, but as well Anthrax. Scott Ian, obviously guitarist from Anthrax, and Dan Lilkes, I think, or Lilker is his name, which is the bassist, and the bassist was playing bass as well in Anthrax, but as well in the band I showed before, Nuclear Assort. So it's a really great album. Has been a bit controversial because of the lyrics. I used to listen to this album when I grew up. I mean, to be honest, as I'm French, and at that time, that was 35 years ago, my English was pretty bad, even worse than today. So yeah, I didn't really understand what they were saying, but I read later on that yeah, the lyrics were pretty controversial. So yeah, so the first album, yeah, so it's their first album, so Speak English or Die, that's the title of the album. So next album, a band which I really like from Canada, Voivod, which is a kind of thrash metal. They did some albums are more on the speed metal side, but it's a great album, or a great band from Quebec. That's their second album. It's Roar is the title of the album, and so you have some pictures of the band here, and it comes on this Woodstock label. So that's Woodstock is a Brazilian label. They issued a lot of thrash metal bands, heavy metal bands, American or Europeans in Brazil on that label. And I'm collecting the Woodstock label. I have quite a lot of albums on that label, which is really, really great. Really good condition as well. Again, I was really lucky. I mean, the record shop I found in Sao Paulo, they had records in really good shape, which again, as I said before, is not always the case. Now we are moving to the big four of German thrash metal, starting with Destruction, and that's an EP, Mad Butcher from 1988. Destruction is a band from Germany, from a city called Weil am Rhein, which is in Bad Württemberg, which is not far from where I'm originally from. I'm from France, but really close to the German border. So, and that comes as well on this Woodstock record label. And I mean, I really like the guys from Destruction, right? Look at these pictures. They are looking great. So yeah, Destruction, Mad Butcher, an EP from that band. Next, big four of German thrash metal, Tankard, and their second album, Chemical Invasion, from 1987, comes again on this Woodstock label, so Brazilian press. And yeah, you can see here there is a beer glass, or yeah, because Tankard was known for all their songs linked to alcohol or beers in general, right? But a great band in general. Yeah. Now moving to my preferred German big four, I mean one of the big four, thrash metal, my preferred band, which is Creator, and that's an EP from Creator, which is Out of the Dark. I'm not sure. 1988. It's from 1988. So yeah, you have really great songs here. Impossible to Cure, Terrible Certainty, Riot of Violence. I mean, it's a great EP from a great band, Creator. I love everything Creator has done. I still really like what they do nowadays. It's a bit different. It's it's still thrash metal, but maybe not really thrash anymore. It's more kind of a speed metal or heavy metal. But again, Creator is great band. I really love them, and it comes on this Noise record label, and that's a US press. Next and last one from the big four of German thrash metal, Sodom, which is a great band as well, and that's their debut album, Obsessed by Cruelty. And this is a fantastic band as well, right? And I really liked the EP they did before doing that album, which was I don't remember now the name of the EP, but a really great EP, and that album as well is super good, and everything they did, the first albums are great. I mean, look, I didn't listen to the latest album from Sodom, but I believe most of the album they did are pretty good. So yeah, this one is again fantastic, Obsessed by Cruelty, and this album is from 1986, and it comes on the Metal Blade Records label. So now we are moving to Brazilian heavy metal and thrash metal as well. So, but and starting with probably the most renowned of the stack I have here, which is Overdose, which is more on the heavy metal, bit thrash side of thing. It's a band from Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais, and they are more known than the others, I believe, because the first LP or EP they did was a split EP with Sepultura, Bestial Devastation. So you have Sepultura on one side, you have Overdose on the other side, and again, Sepultura and Overdose and several bands that I will show you are all coming from Belo Horizonte in Minas Gerais, which is a city where, again, there were a lot of thrash bands back in the days. And that's their first full-length album, which is called Conscience, and it's from 1987. Next one is a band from Sao Paulo called Corsus, and that's their live album. I think that was, it's kind of an EP. I think that was the first album or EP they released, right, in 1986. And it comes on this Devil Disco label, which is another label in Brazil, like Woodstock, like Devil Disco, and there are few labels like that which are issuing all the heavy metal stuff in Brazil. Next album, a band called Sishik Processor, and Sishik Processor, and the which is a death thrash metal band from Sao Paulo, and that's their first album, Toxin Diffusion. I think they did 2 albums total, and that comes on this Cogumelo label, which is fantastic Brazilian label. So again, I mentioned about Woodstock before, but Woodstock again is issuing albums from international band. Cogumelo is a Brazilian label, so they are really issuing the records from the Brazilian bands. And Cogumelo issued all the first albums from Sepultura, and and they issued some other bands. And I as well collect Cogumelo label because they are super difficult to find and highly collectible. And as well cover great band, great music. Next one is Witchhammer, which is a thrash band from Belo Horizonte as well, like Overdose, like Sepultura, and that's their first album, the first and the last, and again comes on this Cogumelo label. I will try to show you as well the back of the record, yeah, with the picture of the band. So Witchhammer, thrash metal from Brazil. Next album is a compilation, so SP Metal. I think probably SP stands for Sao Paulo, so Sao Paulo Metal, and the 4 bands which are here I would think are all from Sao Paulo. You have Virus, Avenger, Centurias, and Salario Minimo, which is that's the four bands here. It's a heavy metal, pure heavy metal, great compilation. Look at the pictures of the band. It's typical from the 80s heavy metal scene. So really great. I was really happy to find that one. It was recommended to me by the owner of the shop, and yeah, so it was kind of a blind buy, but again, with a compilation of really great heavy metal bands from Brazil, from Sao Paulo. Next one is a bit of an exception here because it's Emerald Steel, and it's as well a Brazilian press. It's as well on the Cogumelo label. There are 2 guys in the band. I think it's the singer and the bass player, which are Brazilian, but they moved to Miami, Florida, and that's where somehow the band did this album. But the album was never issued in the US, it was issued in Brazil. And again, this one is signed by the band, and yeah, it's more on the heavy metal side, speed metal, heavy metal, but yeah, it's a really good album. Next one, Brazilian heavy metal band called Kamikas, and again, this band is from Belo Horizonte, and I think they did a few albums, maybe 2, Kamikas 1, Kamikas 2, I think that's what they did, and that's the picture of the band. Next one is a band called RIV, and RIV is a band as well, a thrash metal band from Brazil. Yeah, you have some picture of the band here. The album is from 1993. The title of the album is "'Tis a Modern World," and yeah, it's great thrash metal. I really liked it. They did few albums after that one. I think that was their first album from 1993. And last but not least, MX, which is a thrash metal band from Sao Paulo. I had already their debut album, so now I have as well their second album, which is Mental Slavery. I mean, look, that's the back of the record. It's a great album, and it comes on this label, which is called Fucker Records, right? So that was a funny name for the label, but it's a really solid album. MX, again, if you never heard about, check them online. If you like thrash metal, a really solid thrash metal band from Brazil. So that was it. Thank you very much for watching. And again, if you're not a subscriber, I would appreciate your subscription. If you like the video, thumbs up are welcome. Any comments I will appreciate, and I will make myself a pleasure to answer them. Thank you very much. Speak to you soon. Bye.